All right, headed up to Tehachapi. Do some personal things up there. With the back road here, with the first crossing of Caliente Creek down here east of Bena. They are down at the second crossing of the creek down at Bena, where I did the video from. They're getting ready to change out the steel deck part of that bridge. I'm not going to do any video of that. The other part was enough. But yeah, I drove past there, looked at what they were doing, and then when I went by the intermediate signal between here and Bena, I noticed that the signal was cleared for a westbound train. So I figured, what the heck, let's get a video. See that this bridge here has had a concrete deck, but they did this quite some time ago. This bridge was replaced back when I was still working. And interesting story about this bridge, to this day, we always called this the Black Bridge. It was a big black steel deck bridge. And even though there were other black bridges between here and Tehachapi, we always called this one the Black Bridge. And to this day, if someone tells you they're working down by the Black Bridge, we'll know exactly what you're talking about, even though this bridge hasn't been black for a long time. Not a very long train. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Nice cool day. It's been raining off and on. And up on Bear Mountain there, you can see that they've actually had a little snow. The last storm got a little bit of snow. That's, I don't know, looks like the snow level is probably about 5,000 feet. Anyway, all right. A train going by the Black Bridge between Bena and Ilmon. Horn sounds rattly. So BNSF coming up here, BNSF coming up through Woodford. pull down in here, and right down there, the Keene water tanks are right down there by that crossing that you saw. A couple of subscribers down there pulled down in there, and they hollered at me and waved. We sat there and talked for a few minutes. Nice family. Dad, grandfather, a father, and his son. Always like running into folks in general, but I really like running into subscribers. Always a neat experience. It is a little bit chilly up here today. You can see a little snow up on Bear Mountain. Wind is kind of blowing down off of that. It's not freezing or anything. I don't just have a long sleeve shirt on, but breezy and chilly for Southern California. Got a dusting of snow there on top of those hills. And over on Black Mountain, a little storm come through Wednesday and Thursday. This is Friday. And it's supposed to have another one coming Monday or Tuesday. I hope it holds off till Tuesday because they're supposed to scrap the derailment at Rowan, the one that happened on New Year's Eve. They're supposed to scrap that Monday, according to my source. I'd like to get up there and catch that. Alright, here are the URLs. My PayPal and my Patreon. If you help the channel out that way, I'd sure appreciate it. Alright. Eastbound at East Woodford. Alright, up here Cable. Empty, I don't know exactly what these cars are called. They're kind of hoppers and kind of gondolas, a high top gondola. I don't know. If you know what they are, let me know in the comments below. But it looks like the cars that they haul cottonseed in. They have tarps over the top of them. But anyway, go over a little bit, get a better shot of him coming around the curve there. You can see that bridge there. That is the 6th crossing of Tehachapi Creek. And around that curve off to the left there is Tunnel 17. Sorry for the wigglies. I'm kind of standing on a rock here. Precarious perch, and it's windy. That little white spot there behind my pickup off to the left there, that's where the section houses and whatnot were at Cable, back when they still had sections. I don't know when all that stuff went away. If you do, drop in the comments below. I never knew that anything was there until I recently ran across a photograph that had those buildings in it. Started looking into it, and sure enough, there was a section headquarters right here at Cable. All right, well, we got the tripod out and it's starting to rain. And I got a couple of my little goodies out, my little gadgets that I have, and we'll check out this BNSF. That's my decibel meter. It's actually Jennifer. She bought it to see how loud the cats snored. But that peak locomotive going by was 95 decibels. That screech was 106. And we are here at Cable. The West Switcher Cable is just around the curve up there. Let's see how fast this guy is going. 16 miles per hour. bit chilly. 47 degrees, 47.7. Another shoot from the hip. Between cable and the cable crossover. I was hoping to beat this guy to right here. But it was a tie. As soon as I come up over this hill right here, he was right there. Crossing down there that he's got to sound his horn for. Guys, right here. I got out of the truck before he actually went by me, but I couldn't get my phone out, get my camera on and all that. Sometimes you just have to take what you can get. Oh, terrible looking into the sun. It was okay when the clouds were there, but really cool backdrops today, no pun intended. Lots of action at cable today. That's an Eastbound that just went by. He stopped. Beautiful shot. After that last westbound that snuck up on me, went by, I pulled up the cable crossover and sat there for just a couple of minutes, and they cleared a westbound signal for this guy. I drove up here and noticed that train sitting there. No sooner than I pulled up the top of this hill, this guy started coming by. I don't know why they have this eastbound stopped. Unless they've got something going on out on the other side of Tehachapi, east of Tehachapi maybe, and they're crossing these eastbounds over at Tehachapi. Who knows? You know me. If you're ever in Tehachapi and you're not that familiar with the place, you can go to, there's a park in Golden Hills. I can't remember what it's called, but it's got a little trail. It's on Westwood Boulevard. The end of that trail is right there. So some places to sit, watch trains. Alright, this UP coming westbound through Tehachapi, which is right up there. Dynamics were screaming on that dude. It's like the loaded cement train. Part of it anyway. Refined oil. Not for flammable liquids. Shiny new car. Another one, couple of them. Woo-wee! Down there, the freeway access bridge for Highway 202 and 58 junction. The shunt box is right there. It's for the crossing termination shunt for Green Street. that Eastbound that was stopped at Cable, as I surmised. As soon as that westbound went by, they let him go east, and then this guy here, I heard him on the radio talking to the dispatcher about crossing over to the #1 track as soon as that train cleared Tehachapi. So yeah, I don't know what's going on out there. Maybe we'll take a drive out there and see if I can spot anything. But a lot going on around here today. And I'm sadly in the area. I have a friend who passed away, and his celebration of life is this evening up here in Tehachapi. Rest in peace, Robert Lewis. We had some hella good times back in the day. Alrighty then. Good run of trains today for all of you. Woodford and Cable. Keep shooting me the ideas. Drop in the comments below. Shoot me an email at motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content, and we'll see you all later.